Hi students, let us see Vvi Mcqs for DSC 3 Group B Study of Shakespeare। इसमें हेनरी फोर्थ का पार्ट 1 और पार्ट 2 साथ ही साथ रिचर्ड 2 के भी एमसीक्यूज हैं। चलिए देखते हैं कौन कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस आपके लिए हो सकते हैं। पहला है हु इज द प्रोटैगनिस्ट ऑफ हेनरी फोर्थ पार्ट 1? ऑप्शन सी प्रिंस हॉल, हेनरी प्रिंस ऑफ वेल्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, what is Hotspur's primary motivation for rebelling against King Henry IV? Option D, a vision of honor and glory. Question number 3, which character is known for his witty and humorous remarks in the play? Option D, Falstaff. Question number 4, who is Prince Hal's closest companion and mentor? Option C, Falstaff. Question number 5, what is the nickname given to Prince Hal by Falstaff? Option C, Sweet Prince. Question number 6, which historic battle serves as a significant event in the play? Option C, Battle of Shrewsbury. Question number 7, how does King Henry IV feel about his son Prince Hal at the beginning of the play? Option B, he is disappointed in Hal's behavior and associates. Question number 8, who is responsible for leading the rebellion against King Henry IV? Option C, Hotspur. Question number 9, who does Falstaff famously call honor? Option D, a mere Sachuan. Question number 10, what is the relationship between Hotspur and the king in terms of family ties? Option C, Hotspur is the king's nephew. Which character initially leads the rebellion against King Henry IV but later switches sides? Worcester. Option B. Question number 12, what is the name of Hotspur's wife and the daughter of Owen Glendower? Option B, Lady Percy. Question number 13, why does Prince Hal frequent the taverns with Falstaff and his companions? Option B, to escape his responsibilities and duties. Question number 14, what is the main theme of honor tied to in the play? Option D, reputation and valor. Question number 15, whose death marks a turning point in the play and shifts the balance of power? Option A, Hotspur's death. Question number 16, who delivers the famous soliloquy that begins with the lines, "Oh, yet whip not so, and I will do as you advise"? Option A, Prince Hal. Question number 17, what is the name of the tavern where Falstaff and his companions often gather? Option A, the Boar's Head Tavern. Question number 18, which character is known for his portrayal of the archetype of the archetypal fat knight? Option D, Falstaff. Question number 19, how does Prince Hal prove his loyalty to his father and his commitment to honor? Option A, by defeating Hotspur in a one-on-one duel. Question number 20, which famous quote from Henry IV Part 1 is spoken by Falstaff? Option C, the better part of valor is discretion. Question number 21, what title does Prince Hal assume upon becoming king in Henry IV Part 2? Option A, King Henry V. Question number 22, who leads the rebellion against King Henry IV in Henry IV Part 2? Option D, Northumberland. Question number 23, how does Falstaff attempt to avoid being drafted into the army? Option A, by feigning illness, बीमारी का बहाना करके बच जाता है। Question number 24, who takes care of Falstaff when he falls ill in Henry IV Part 2? Option D, Mistress Quickly. Question number 25. What is the primary concern of King Henry IV as he nears the end of his life? Option C, mending his relationship with Prince Hal. Question number 26. What news does King Henry IV receive that worsens his death and hastens his death? Option A, the capture of Hotspur. Question number 27. Who delivers a prophecy about King Henry IV's death in Henry IV Part 2? Option B, Prince Hal. Question number 28. What is the central conflict in Henry IV Part 2? Option C, the tension between generations. Question number 29. Which character is known for his humorous, nonsensical speeches in the play? Option C, Falstaff. Question number 30. How does Prince Hal respond to Falstaff's presence upon becoming King Henry V? Option B, he banishes Falstaff from his presence. Question number 31. Who is appointed as Chief Justice in Henry IV Part 2? Option A, Falstaff. Question number 32. How does Falstaff react when he hears the King Henry IV's death? Option B, he is indifferent and unaffected. Question number 33. What is the tone of the play as it explores King Henry IV's impending death? Option A, tragic and mournful. Question number 34. What is the significance of the rebellion led by Northumberland in Henry IV Part 2? Option C, it highlights the instability of the kingdom. Question number 35. What does King Henry IV ask Prince Hal to do before he dies? Option C, repent for his past behavior. Question number 36. How does Prince Hal respond to King Henry IV's request before his death? Option A, he promises to fulfill his father's wishes. Question number 37. What is the main source of King Henry IV's guilt and regret as he nears death? Option D, his involvement in the murder of Richard II. Question number 38. What is Falstaff's reaction when he learns he will not receive any rewards from King Henry V? Option D, he laughs it off and continues joking. Question number 39. Which character delivers the famous line, "Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown"? Option A, King Henry IV. Question number 40. What is the final scene of Henry IV Part 2 commonly known as? Option C, the deathbed scene. Question number 41. Who is the main protagonist of Richard II? Option B, Richard II. Question number 42. What event triggers the feud between Bolingbroke and Mowbray? Option D, an accusation of murder. Question number 43. What title does Bolingbroke hold at the beginning of the play? Option D, Duke of Lancaster. Question of 44. Who is Richard II's uncle and supporter in the play? Option A, Duke of York. Question number 45. Where does the duel between Bolingbroke and Mowbray take place? Option C, Coventry. Question number 46. What does Richard II do to settle the dispute between Bolingbroke and Mowbray? Option A, banishes them both from England. Question number 47. What does Richard II do with his crown after he resigns as king? Option B, hands it over to Bolingbroke. Question number 48. Who becomes the new king after Richard's abdication? Option C, Bolingbroke means Henry IV. Question number 49. Which historical event serves as the backdrop of Richard II? Option B, the 100 Years' War. Question number 50. What does Richard II call the mirror he uses for self-reflection? Option D, this sceptred isle. Question number 51. What metaphor does Richard II use to describe his own downfall? Option A, a storm at sea. Question number 52. Who leads the rebellion against King Henry IV and Richard II? Option D, Northumberland. Question number 53. Where is Richard II imprisoned after he is deposed? Option A, the Tower of London. Question number 54. Who is responsible for Richard II's death while in prison? Option A, Bolingbroke means Henry IV. Question number 55. What is the name of Richard II's queen? Option D, Isabella of Valois. Question number 56. What is the historical event that significantly influenced the play Richard II? Option D, the deposition of King Richard II. Question number 57. How does Bolingbroke means Henry IV justify his rebellion against Richard II? Option C, he asserts that Richard II is a tyrant. Question number 58. What is the underlying conflict between Richard II and Bolingbroke? Option A, a struggle for power and authority. Question number 59. Which character delivers the famous line, "This blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England"? Option D, Gaunt. Question number 60. What theme of Richard II is echoed in the famous line, "For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings"? Option B, the fragility of human power. So dear students, these are 60 questions from these three historical plays. So I hope this will be very useful for you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Keep watching, keep sharing. Thanks again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.